Hi everyone, it's Jenn with Whole Fitness, and today we're going to do a seated stretch. Everything is very gentle. You move where you are today, and this is just going to help open up the body, relax, meditate on God's Word as we move our bodies. So all you need is a chair, and I just encourage you, if you're on a wooden floor or a floor that's slippery, grab a yoga mat, put your chair on top of that to keep your chair from sliding. So I just encourage you, I'm going to start the music. Just sit back and relax right now. You don't need to engage. You can just lean back, relax in your chair as we get going here. Let me get our music. All right. So maybe just closing your eyes or lowering your gaze. I'm going to start off with our breath prayer for this time together. Inhaling, I will not be afraid. Exhale, for you are with me. Just take a moment, breathing in through the nose. I will not be afraid. Exhale, for you are with me. So as we start our time together, just resting in that promise that God is always with you. Currently, we are in the Christmas season, and Emmanuel, God's gift to us, God in flesh, Jesus, He's with us. He's not just with us in that moment, He's with us all the time, right here where you are. So filling up the lungs, inhaling as if you are smelling flowers, and then hold it at the top for a couple seconds. And I invite you to exhale as if you're blowing out all those birthday candles in one breath. That's how I invite you to breathe today. Inhaling, smelling the flowers. Exhale, blow out all those birthday candles. So maybe coming up to, we call it edge seating, coming to the edge of your chair. You're sitting up tall, shoulders are rolled back, chest is lifted. I just invite you to continue to close your eyes or lower your gaze. Just take one hand on your chest and one on your core. And we're going to practice our breath. So inhaling again as if you're smelling those flowers. And then exhale, blow out all the birthday candles. I'm not going to inhale, exhale like I normally do, or I will blow out your ears with this mic. So again, inhaling, exhaling. I just want you to take notice. Where are you gathering your breath? Is it coming from your chest? Or is it coming from your core? We want to get that breath from the core, that deep belly breath. But because of life, suffering, trauma, we tend to breathe from our chest, shallow breaths. That's that fight, flight, or freeze. But I don't want you to get discouraged if you're breathing from your chest. We're just practicing. We're slowing down. We're practicing the breath. Maybe it's hard to breathe deep, and that's okay. God is with you. He sees you where you are. He sees you in your pain, your suffering, your questions, your doubts, your fears, your joys, your laughter, your dreams. He's with you in it all. This may be the hardest thing that you do today, is just slowing down, breathing deep, and exhaling. Inhale, I will not be afraid. Exhale, because you are with me. Just relax the hands, maybe placing them on your lap or to the side, wiggling those fingers. Breathe deep and know that you don't always have to be afraid, because God is with you. I'll read from this book at the end, but we're going to continue to stretch, continue to breathe. We're at the edge of our seat, Toes are straight ahead, facing the front of the room. Roll your shoulders back, chest is lifted. And we're just gonna, everything is gentle. We're just gonna drop our head to the right and then bring it to the other side. So you are welcome to go at my pace, or you go at your own pace. You may notice some tension in the neck that you're like, I would love just to hang out here just a little bit longer. And that's okay. You move where you are today. Everybody's body is different, and we all store tension differently. But most common places for tension is your hips, your shoulders, your neck. So looking straight ahead, I just invite you to inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. And then a big exhale down, dropping that chin towards your chest. Hold it here for a moment. And slowly bring your eyes towards the front of the room. And then we're going to slowly turn our head towards the right, inhaling. And then exhaling slowly, bring it all the way across to the other side. So if you're like me, some mornings I wake up and I have no idea what I did in my sleep, but my neck hurts. Get a little crick in the neck. This is a great exercise to do to help with that. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, slowly drop that chin towards your chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, turn towards the right, looking over that shoulder. Coming back to the center. Other side. You're doing great. Coming back to the center. Let's just get some shoulder rolls here. So lifting those shoulders towards the ears and then down and away. We're just going to keep making it bigger. Good. Notice the mobility in the shoulders. Making big arm circles. Great job. All right, pausing here. We're going to go the other way. So we're going to bring it forward. So up towards the ears and then towards the front, making those arms bigger. So again, notice any tension in your body, and I just invite you, wherever you feel tension, I want you to inhale and exhale as if you're breathing life into those muscles that are tight. Good job. All right, relax the arms. We're going to inhale, rise. Bringing those hands up, exhale, just floating them back down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good job. Inhale. This time, we're going to turn towards the right, exhale, bringing those arms to the side, holding it here, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, rise. Exhale, other side, holding, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, rise, coming to the center. Just invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze. And just thinking about that God is with us. Just giving him some gratitude and praise about that promise that he is with us. I just invite you to offer that up. What are you grateful for that he is with you? And then bringing hands to heart center. Good job. All right, go ahead and relax the arms, noodle arms. Toes straight ahead, hands on top of your lap. Still, we are at the edge, seating. We're up, sitting up tall, upright. Good posture. We're going to make some circles with our hips. This is probably my favorite stretch right here because I store tension in my hips and I can feel it in my lower back. So this move right here will help stretch that out. You may notice the tension. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, exhale. Give me one more full circle all the way around. And then hold it, and let's go the opposite direction. And as we move, let's focus on that truth. Inhaling, I will not be afraid. Exhale, for you are with me. Inhaling, I will not be afraid, for you are with me. Holding it at the top. Great job. We're going to extend the right leg. I'm actually going to turn my chair so you can see me a little bit better here. So right leg is extended, toes are pointing up. I invite you to pretend that you are scooping up air, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. If you have high blood pressure, get dizzy, keep your head above your shoulders. Just kind of let the arms dangle here. You may notice a stretch in the calf, hamstrings. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Now this time I invite you to pretend that you're sliding your shoe off by pulling your heel towards the body. You know how we try to get our shoes off that way? When you do that, you may notice a deeper stretch in the back of the legs. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, switch legs and bring those arms down. Let's do it again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Again, with this side, pretend you're trying to slide that shoe off at the heel, pulling it towards your body. Inhale, rise. Hands to heart center. Let's bring both legs out this time. Sitting up tall. You notice my knees want to soften. My hamstrings are tight. So just do what feels comfortable to you. Again, we all store it differently. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, I will not be afraid. Exhale, because you are with me. Inhale, rise. And then bringing hands to heart center, walking those feet toward the body. I'm going to turn my chair to face you again. Coming to the edge of your chair, we're going to bring our fingertips together. And I just invite you, shoulders down away from your ears so you're not up here. Stress, we do this, right? Roll them, bring them down. Hands are in front. We're going to do some mind-body connection. All I want you to do, invite you to do, is look at those fingertips. Maybe tap. Do you notice feeling in your fingers? Maybe holding it, pressing the fingers together, pulling the pinkies apart, touching, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and thumbs. You go at your pace, just opening, closing. We disassociate a lot because of trauma, life, and a silly, simple practice of just notice your fingertips touching connects the mind to the body. So inhaling, opening up the chest, exhaling, rounding the back, bringing the fingertips together. Notice them touching again. Inhale. Do you notice that you're breathing deeper? Notice the breath now. Maybe you were breathing from your chest. I know I was at the beginning. I can tell that breath is going deeper into my core. Just letting everything melt off, the anxiety, the stress, the tension, the busyness. And just enjoy this moment of quiet, knowing and practicing, believing this truth that God, Emmanuel, Jesus, Holy Spirit is with you. Go ahead and you're going to cross the arms. Notice which arm is on top. Bring your hands together in your eagle pose, and you can kind of see my arms are upright. There's a hole in the center. I can see you through. If it's tight and you're here, that's okay. Just holding it here. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. And then we're going to open it up again. Switch that top arm. crisscross applesauce is all I can think of right now. And you may notice one side is a little more tight than the other, and that's normal. Just like our hips can be that way, our balance can be that way. Breathing deep. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me. Your rod and your staff protect and comfort me. Psalms 23:4. Open up those arms big. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Great job. All right, we are going to do a little more of a hip opener. I'm going to take my right foot. It's pointing to the right side of this room. I'm going to blade my back foot. So just notice you may feel some tension, especially if we sit a lot or stress. We'll hold it here. So we're opening up the hips. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Bring your elbows into the side and extend the arms. Okay, we're going to look over that right hand. Just invite you to inhale, scoop up that air. Exhale, bring it up and over. So you might notice the side stretch, looking up at the hand, the right hand, wiggling those fingers, bringing the arms back down. Inhale again, scoop up that air, bring it up and over as you exhale. We're going to do 2 more here. Inhale, scoop up the air, exhale, up and over. I love that verse. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. Just breathing that in and out in times of anxiety and stress. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. Go ahead and bring those elbows in. Relax the arms. Walk that left foot over. We're going to switch sides. And again, like I said, you may notice that you store tension more on one side, a little more tight than the other. Again, it is okay. So that left foot is facing the front corner of the room. It's hard to see my back foot here, but it's bladed, a 45-degree angle, sitting at the edge. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Bring those elbows in, and then extend the arms. You're going to look over your left hand. We're going to scoop up air on this side like we did on the other. Exhale, bring it up and over. Notice the breath. Let's inhale through the nose. You are still smelling flowers. Exhale, you're still blowing out all those birthday candles in one try. That's your goal. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that again. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing those elbows in. Relax the hands. If you need to grab that leg and bring it over, you can, or walk it in, coming back to that seated position, edge seating. Let's get some rotation in our ankles. Practicing mobility here, just rotating the ankles in one direction. And then go ahead and give me about 3 big circles in the opposite direction. And then we're going to change sides. I'm going to shift so you can see me. Lifting that foot, rotating the ankle, still sitting up tall. Ankle mobility is such a gift. Everything's a gift until you realize that you've lost it. You're like, oh, I didn't realize that was a gift until that hurt. Or I don't have that range of motion. All right, arms out to the side. We're going to get some mobility here in the wrists. So bringing it all the way up. Tanya, our yoga instructor, does this in class, and it feels so good. We're going to switch, go the opposite direction. Don't you feel like you're in a beauty pageant or a parade? All right. If you struggle with arthritis in your hands, honestly, all of us are gripping, typing. We use our hands a lot. This is a great massage. So you're going to take your right hand, and you're just going to take your thumb, the palm, fingers on the other side, and just rubbing that hand just all around, just gently giving yourself a hand massage here. Maybe you feel some tension in the hands, gripping, especially if you work out a lot, holding onto those dumbbells, kettlebells, drumsticks. Maybe you just notice tension in the hands from just pain, some achiness, maybe arthritis. So go on each finger gently, just rubbing, working out that tension. And then we're going to switch to other side. Just rubbing all around. Again, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you feel that you need to hang out and work out a spot longer, that's totally fine. Getting each finger here, just rubbing. All right. You're welcome to come and just relax in the back of your chair. Now you don't have to sit the edge anymore. This is your time to relax. I'm going to read over you as we focus on God with us. So again, just enjoy this time, closing your eyes, lowering your gaze, and I'll read this over you. God is always with you. Breathe deep and know that you don't have to be afraid because God is with you. God doesn't just sit up on the mountaintop waiting to meet you after you've made the grueling climb out of your valley of suffering. He isn't found only on the other side of the dark valley, where the sun is shining and the shadows are far behind you. God is right there in the valley with you, right there in the deepest depths of your fear. No matter how dark it gets, whatever your present moment is right now, He is with you in it. Prayer doesn't promise an immediate path out of the valley of suffering. But what prayer can do is tune your soul to the presence of God. Psalms 23:4 doesn't say, if I walk through the valley. It says, when I walk through the valley. The valleys will come. The darkness will cross our paths. But God's promise that He is with us through it all, walking alongside of us on the journey. And as you pray today, reach out through your darkness and feel for His hand. He is right there walking beside you. And He will never leave your side. Psalms 23:4. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid. For you are close beside me. Your rod and your staff protect and comfort me. I'm going to play a song over you, and I just invite you, do not check out. I know it's easy to just hit stop and say, I'm done, I need to go. This is probably going to be the hardest thing, is practicing the pause, letting this song wash over you, and all you have to do during this song is inhaling, I will not be afraid, for you are with me. We've been practicing this in class, and this is just a great reminder for our body to slow down when we breathe deep, and our soul to remember the truth of who God is. So just slowing down the body and encouraging the soul. So with your eyes closed, inhaling, when I am afraid, exhale, I will trust in you. Or when I am afraid, I'll remember that God is with me.
I know it's all you've got to just be strong. And it's a fight just to keep it together. I know you think that you are too far gone, but hope is never lost. Hope is never lost. Hold on, don't let go. Hey, hold on, don't let go. Just take one step closer. Put one foot in front of the other. You'll get through this. Just follow the light in the darkness. You're gonna be okay. I know your heart is heavy from those nights, but just remember that you are a fighter, a fighter. You never know just what tomorrow holds, and you're stronger than you know. Oh, you're stronger than you know. Hold on, don't let go. Yeah, hold on and don't let go. Just take one step closer. Put one foot in front of the other. You'll get through this. Just follow the light. Yeah. One step closer. One foot in front of the other. You'll get through this. Just follow the light in the darkness. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. When the night is closing in, don't give up and don't give in. This won't last. It's not the end. It's not the end. You're gonna be okay. When the night is closing in, don't give up and don't give in. This won't last. It's not the end. It's not the end. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're not alone, never alone. You're gonna be okay.
Inhaling, I will not be afraid. Exhale, for you are with me. Great job, everybody.